All right, time for Week 7 predictions. But, Jade, I got to thinking, after this week, this competition that we have, it's just so trivial, it's so meaningless, that I think why people watch it is not to watch who wins or to keep score. It's more about the relationship that we have and the love that we have for each other. And so I don't even think we need to talk about last week's scores at all. And I think we should just move on and just be happy together.
I am happy. Look, I won. I won big time this week.
Our love is dead. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom Grossi.
And I'm Jade Grossi.
And, yep, Jade beat me bad. Real bad. And I'm not talking about the BDSM stuff we try on Thursdays. I'm talking about...
Just Thursdays?
Yep, I went 6-8 last week. Big oof. Going 59-32-1 on the season. I had a 5-game lead against Jade. Jade went 10-4 last week. So now she's 58-33-1, only 1 game behind me. Oh, God. Yeah, that one guy who was like, Tom, I'm making my bets based off of what you're saying. My bad.
Don't do that.
That's a big ma B. Yeah. I feel like you just picked like the opposite of whatever I picked.
I told you I went with my gut.
No, but you've been doing that for 5 weeks and it sucked.
It didn't suck. If it sucked, I wouldn't be so, I would have been further away from you. And I wasn't far away from you.
Because you copied me. So I got a lot riding on this week. Can't have Jade overtake me unless it's Missionary Monday. And so we're going to break down every single game. Jade doesn't watch a whole lot of football, but it seems not to matter because she's still nipping at my heels.
And that's why you can watch this podcast and you don't have to be a Packers fan because you could still enjoy it.
But it sure does help.
I'm your host, Tom Grossi. But it doesn't because, see, I don't watch football.
Or this podcast.
And it doesn't matter. I'm still doing pretty well with predictions.
Or this podcast. Yep, yeah, let's say or this podcast.
Or this podcast.
Thanks, Jade.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's start off with a Thursday night game. The Chiefs.
I feel like I don't need to watch your podcast because I literally hear your podcast. I'm upstairs as you record. I don't need to watch them. I hear it. I can imagine what you're doing. I just want to set the record
straight. The amount of time that I spend editing these cool little visuals into the predictions just goes to waste.
I don't need the visuals. I just have your voice.
But you don't... No. You don't even listen to the audio only.
But I hear you. Like, if I were upstairs, I'd be hearing you talking right now.
But you're right next to me.
I know, so I hear you even louder.
But you forget, like, what happened 3 days ago. How are you going to remember what exactly I said during an episode?
Who remembers exactly what you say during any episode that they watch versus just listen to? It's the same idea.
I remember everything.
Also, for those people who are listening and not watching, it's the same idea.
If you're listening and not watching, hi.
They get a pass and I don't.
Only for Hall Pass Tuesdays.
Oh my God.
And so on Thursday night we have the Chiefs versus the Broncos. The Chiefs losing back-to-back games at home. You thought I was going to kiss you, didn't you? You did. No. We don't kiss the competition. Unless it's Wacky Wednesdays.
What is wrong with you?
The Chiefs versus the Broncos. Going a mile high, it's not going to be an easy win. The Broncos defense seems to have turned it all around. They're getting the turnovers, they're getting the QB pressures, and they're winning games. They just shut out the Titans. But I have to think the Chiefs are going to rebound pretty hard here, just like Jade did after she broke up with her ex and then found me. And so I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
I'm also going to go with the Chiefs.
Oh, what a copycat. Then moving on. Oh, look, Jade. The second game of the week. We have the Oakland Raiders. That's kind of an ARG. I feel like we always give the Buccaneers it, but like the Raiders, they literally have like an eye patch. Taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, of course, beating the Lions last night. And the Raiders seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. Not too bad, but I think the Packers are going to be a little bit too much for them. We've been stopping the run game, which is a beautiful thing. We stopped Ezekiel Elliott. We stopped Kerryon Johnson. And so I'm going to go with the Go Pack Go Green Bay Packers.
Where's the game?
It's in Lambeau Field.
All right, I'll go with the Packers.
That's right, you will. Then moving on to the Rams versus the Falcons. The Rams, man, losing to the 49ers, dropping 2 straight, one to the Seahawks, then to the 49ers. When will it stop? The Falcons, they were an extra point away from tying the game, and they still mucked that up, so yeah, they suck a whole bunch. But I think the Rams will be their get-right game. Will it be get-right for the rest of the season? Probably not, but I'm going to say the Rams here.
I was going to say the Rams. I thought, but everything you were saying, you were going to say the Falcons.
Nope, they suck.
Okay.
Then moving on to the San Francisco 49ers, the undefeated San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Redskins, who are no longer winless because they won by 1 point against the winless Dolphins. So obviously this is going to be a huge turnaround for the Redskins. They're going to turn around and obviously make the playoffs now in Madden, but not in real life. So the 49ers.
49ers.
Okay, come on. You sure you don't want to pick the Redskins?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Then moving on to the Texans and Colts. Ooh, a battle of the AFC South. And I got to say, this is going to be a sexy-ass game. Texans walking into Arrowhead, walking up to the Chiefs, and being like, done. Did it. Deshaun Watson throwing dimes. And then the Colts, they had a bye last week, but the last time they went into Arrowhead, walked up, Jacoby Brissett, not really throwing dimes, but more like handing off to Marlon Mack and winning. This should be a really, really good game. One I'm looking forward to. This is tough to call. I'm actually going to call the Texans here because I think they have a bit of a more explosive offense.
I was going to go with the Texans.
And it looks like, listen, just pick the same games and I could just continue to be one ahead. Then moving on, you got
No, because I don't think you'll pick the Vikings now.
You got the purple incarnations of Lucifer, the Minnesota Vikings, and it's getting awfully quiet in Minnesota as they've won their past 2 games and everything is well and everything is fine, and they're like, oh no, we love Kirk Cousins now, as they sip on their snow tea, because I don't know what else they got up there. And then you have the Lions, who were super pissed off, and the NFL just came out saying that they screwed up the second flag. So, you know, there's that. But this should be a tough game. The Lions are going to want to rebound, and the Vikings are going to hopefully have Kirk Cousins throw it some more. God, I really want the Lions to win, but I'm unfortunately going with the Vikings.
Well, that was your opportunity to be different from mine. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Copycat, because I said it first. Then moving on with the Jaguars versus the Bengals. Meow.
Battle of the Cats. You say it and you think it's so funny.
No, I've never made that joke.
That's why it's a bad joke.
But we sound like 2 cats going at it on sloppy Saturdays. And so the Jaguars...
That was worse. That was worse. That was absolutely worse.
That's why it's sloppy. And so the Jaguars just put up a good fight against the Saints. The Bengals, they're the Bengals. They put up a pretty good fight against the Ravens, but still lost. So, Jaguars. Gardner Minshew is going to use his mustache abilities. All right. Then we have the Cardinals versus the Giants. The Cardinals pulling off a win against the Falcons, and the Giants... Yeah, Giants aren't doing a whole lot. The first half was pretty good. You're saying the Cardinals...
I said it before you.
Are they going to have Saquon Barkley back? I'll go with the Giants. That's fine. Then moving on to the Dolphins and Bills. The Dolphins still can't win to save their lives. And the Bills are 4-1, and everyone's complaining that I'm sleeping on them. But they haven't played any real competition except the Patriots, who they lost to. But they'll win here, so Bills.
Bills!
And if they lose, may God have mercy on your soul. Then you have 2 teams that are so freaking fracking terrible. The freaking Chargers, man. They were getting... The Steelers were getting cheered on in their own stadium. And it wasn't like a slight cheer. Like, there was no Chargers fans there. The Titans just got shut out Marcus Mariota got benched. Derrick Henry did absolute crap. Let's just, you know what? The Chargers have talent, but I say they're going to win every week, and they don't, but I'm going to go with the Chargers anyway.
Chargers.
Chargers. Sorry, Denzel Washington. No Titans today. Then we have the Battle of the Birds, Jade. Funny joke. The Ravens versus the Seahawks. That's right, Jade. The Ravens defense is thumbs down. The Seahawks, even though they're getting down, Russell Wilson keeps on clawing back. And he's like, oh no, I gotta get the MVP. They got the good running game. I feel like the Seahawks are gonna score a lot of points on that Ravens defense. Hey, I see you staring at me. Oh, alrighty. Looks like
you didn't think I was gonna give you a kiss, did you?
Feel like it's Touchy Tuesday. And so, the Ravens, I don't think the defense is going to be able to hold the Seahawks back, so I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
I'm also going to go with the Seahawks.
Excelente. That's Italian for excellent. Then moving on to what should be a great game. The Saints versus the Bears. Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, there ain't no bridge over troubled water in New Orleans because the Saints are marching on into victories. Saints have not lost under Teddy Bridgewater. Can someone keep track
of his awful, awful jokes that he makes every week?
Oh, there's someone who did that.
Who?
Me. It's called my comedy album, Allergic to Fun. I've kept record. It's about 50 minutes of just terrible jokes. Going against the Bears defense and the Bears offense who can't do diddly squat. I want to say the Bears here, but I'm going to go with the Saints because...
Stop, Saints.
Okay. And then we have Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys have lost 3 straight. And it's delicious. And then you have the Eagles, who lost pretty badly against the Vikings. It's like a must-win game, because I think whoever wins this might win the division. So, oh God. If Amari Cooper plays, maybe the Cowboys. Why not? I'll go Eagles.
Stop! I was going to go with the Eagles.
Excellent. This is so great that we have, like, no differences.
We have one game difference.
I love this. And then finally, Jade, here's your chance to go different. I'm going to pick the Patriots to beat the Jets.
I was going to pick the Patriots to beat the Jets.
Yeah, everybody's going to pick the Patriots to beat the Jets. I hope the Jets win, but not because I like them, just because I don't like the Patriots. Okay, so... literally, you're either going to tie or I'm going to go up 2. That's what's going to happen. Here are one... Yeah?
No, you will go up 1.
I'm already up 1.
Right, so you will go up 1 more.
Yes, so
the way you said it would be you will go up 2, meaning we're going to add 2 more. No. This was confusion. I teach math. You have to be conscious of your vocabulary.
Good, know the math.
And how
You
you're
still
saying
are losing.
You will go up 1 more. You will be up 2. One of these games could be a tie too, and then both lose.
Has no impact. We'll still be equidistant apart.
Equidistant apart? Nope. Doesn't count with value.
I don't think I used that correctly.
You didn't. That's what I'm trying to explain.
We don't use a lot of things correctly on Stick It Anywhere Sundays. And so, let me know what you think about the predictions. Did I do all 7 days?
Stick It Anywhere Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sometimes it's in the mouth. I feel like I went through all 7 days.
I don't think you went through all 7 days.
But
you know what? Let's not rehash. We're good.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
Days of the week. Days of the week.
Nope, we're not doing that crap.
Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday.
I'm cutting all of this. That's copyright.
How's that copyright? That's how we teach the days of the week.
That's the Addams Family theme song.
That's how we teach days of the week.
Let me know what you think about your predictions down below. You can always find me at TomGrossiComedy.com or at TomGrossiComedy on all the social media. See down below. Check out podcasts on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, and of course the YouTube. And a big shout out and thank you to all the Patreon members over at patreon.com/TomGrossi.
You can find me right here.
But not watching it.
Nope.
Nope.
Only listening. From afar.
Near.
Copyright Titanic.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom.
I'm Jade Grossi.
No, I didn't finish.
I don't care. Not my problem. Oh!
I'm Tom Grossi.
I'm Jade Grossi.
And as always, go Pack Go.